This episode of Man of Prestige. No matter how rich she is, you can make her feel safe and secure. And that's it. Boom. That's game right there. Okay? So, how do you do that? Part of that is you are ambitious. Part of that is that you got yourself, you can take care of yourself from a financial standpoint. If you come off as you can't take care of yourself, if you approach that relationship by asking her to borrow you some money, you may be good in bed, but eventually that's going to backfire really badly because she's going to feel unsafe and insecure. Okay? The second reason why money is important to a woman is programming. Okay? Women would not agree with this. For me, from my personal observation, from a standpoint of professional, being a student, avid long-term student, how important is money to a woman? I'm going to give you 3 reasons. Do I have 3? No, I got 5 reasons. I'm going to give you 5 reasons outside of gold digging why money is important to a woman. It's not gold digging, okay? If the first place your mind went to is gold digging, this is why you're failing at relationships. And I'm not talking about just romantic relationships, just your outlook on the ladies altogether. This is why you don't seem to attract the best out of a woman, right? This is why it seems like you're attracting the worst experiences in your interaction with a woman, because you're seeing it as gold digging. Now, obviously, everyone is out there to dig some kind of gold if you're looking to pay bills, right? At that extent, right? So we're not talking about the extremes here. We're talking about just people surviving on a regular day. You're entering into a romantic relationship with a young lady, and you kind of feel like she's just out to dig gold, right? Or she's just out to eat dinner, or she just want to eat your food, $200 plate, right? I get it. I know. I validate your experiences. You may have had some terrible experiences with regards to taking tons of women out on dates, spending all of that money, and it just seems like it's not working out, right? I get it. I understand, okay? But maybe I don't, okay? But I do. I promise I do, right? But depending on where you are in your mindset, in your journey, right? You may feel like I don't know what I'm talking about. But let's find out, right? The first reason, okay? Which is, let's count down here. Fifth reason why money is important to a woman is safety. Okay, it is safety. This ain't 1963 or 1861. Safety. I need to make her feel safe. Well, here's the thing. Depends on who you are. Some gentlemen will say, yes, I make my woman feel safe. I bring that to the table so she should cook and learn how to clean the house, right? Some other ones will say, no, fuck that. And they'll say, you know what, I need 50-50, right? The bottom line is there's confusion everywhere, okay? And I get it. There's a massive transition going on with the human race with regards to the gender role, the man and the woman role in the house, or even in relationships. I get it. But here's the thing. Safety, a woman values safety, okay? And sometimes money represents that. I'll leave that at that for now. The fourth reason, outside of gold digging, why money is important to a woman is security. Obviously, financial security, right? The truth is that money buys a lot, okay? No matter how much we want to paint that picture that money is the root of all evil, which is true, right? But there's a reason why it's the root of all evil. It's because people value money, right? The society value money. Money is basically the tool to get everything you want to do in life done, including happiness, health, all of these different things, right? So if you don't have money, right, or you're coming off as money is an issue for you, or you're coming off as you're not making enough to create some sense of financial security for a lady, yes, that may be a problem. So if she's somehow in a masculine and she comes to the first date and asks you about your credit score, that's probably where that's coming from. Yes, usually from terrible experiences. Yes, you can start to school her on what kind of questions she should ask on the first date, which will backfire, by the way. But security is the reason. See, no one wants money just because of money. People want money because of all these different things, including you yourself. So when we say how important is money to women, it's the same thing, the same way it's important to us gentlemen, right? It's the same thing. It's no different. Okay, it's really not that different. The third reason why money is important to a woman outside of gold digging is that feelings. I'm going to say feelings. I make it stand alone because everything I said before this is basically not necessarily safety or security. Because again, a modern woman will be very quick to tell you, like, I can buy myself security, I can buy myself safety, but there's something they can't buy themselves, and that's the feeling of safety and security. So I'm going to make that the third reason why money is important to them. So they may be able to buy these things for themselves. They may actually be able to afford it. They may actually be richer than you. But money cannot buy the feeling of safety and security. But you, as a masculine man, okay, who understands the game, who has game, can make any woman, no matter how rich she is, you can make her feel safe and secure. And that's it. Boom. That's game right there. Okay? So how do you do that? Part of that is you are ambitious. Part of that is that you got yourself. You can take care of yourself from a financial standpoint. If you come off as you can't take care of yourself, if you approach that relationship by asking her to borrow you some money, you may be good in bed, but eventually that's going to backfire really badly because she's going to feel unsafe and insecure or insecure. Okay? The second reason why money is important to a woman is programming. Okay? Women would not agree with this. For me, from my personal observation, from a standpoint of professional, being a student, avid long-term student of this game, yes, women are hypergamous and they need to be able to see you as equal or higher. Okay? Has nothing to do with with your money or anything like that. Okay? It's just the way they are programmed in the society that we still live in. And if you try to argue with that, you'll be arguing with your destiny. And trust me, the result of that is terrible because at the end of the day, you have to operate within this context. Now, a woman can even come to you and say, yeah, I could date somebody that makes less money than they. Trust me, they all say that, okay? The majority of them, not the ones on Clubhouse, normal ladies, right? There are normal ladies on Clubhouse, by the way, but I'm just saying the loud ones are typically not your normal aunties and uncles that don't have time for the internet like that, right? But they may come to you and say, yeah, but I'm telling you, you need to learn how to watch actions more than their words, right? The actions tells me that it doesn't work, okay? They may settle, but the key word is settle, okay? But that's not what they're naturally attracted to. They may settle and ending up being even more attracted to a person that makes more money than them, but that's not their natural inclination. They need to feel safe and secure, and part of that is that they need to be able to see you as equal or higher when it comes to social, economy, class, and things like that. Things like this, rather. The first, but definitely not the least, of why money is important to women outside of gold digging is that this is your reality. Okay? It doesn't matter. Why are you making it matter so much? It really does not matter. Okay? If you make it matter more than it does, then it becomes a thing. And then you'll be right. Remember, you have the right to be right all day long. I can't tell you you're wrong. All I can do is share some insights with you, some things that you can process and say, hey, maybe this doesn't go this way. One thing we can all agree on is we're operating within a game, within the same context. No matter how you see reality or how I see reality, the truth is going to be a function of time. And with time, the truth will always come out. It's just like reality. You can avoid reality all you want, but you cannot avoid the consequences of avoiding reality. So with that being said, the reality is that women are hypergamous. No matter what they say, watch their action. They need to be able to look up to you on a typical basis. There are always exceptions to every rule.